Okay, so I am streaming live to basically show off the FG Assistant mobile app. We'll probably run a match. I'll go over some things that are different in the mobile app. My phone is going nuts there. Um, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll run a match. We'll check out some stuff that's different than the um, that's different than the desktop version. Sorry, for some reason my brain is not functioning quickly today. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice here is that I'm using the mouse. You would be doing this technically with your finger, but you can scroll these pages by swiping left and right. So if you wanted to go back, you'd swipe this way here, and swiping that way brings you through the pages. There's no little bar over here that scrolls up and down on this one. So let's go here. We're all cards. We have no rosters. So let's see. Let's just pick a set. The other thing is you are constrained by size, so I had to cut these off. Otherwise, they get silly and start overrunning each other and just being generally shitty. But let's see here. I don't know who I want to have a match with. Let's go expansion pack 10. We'll pick somebody. Let's do Pat Patterson, and then we'll use expansion pack 11. X. Oh, that's 9. I want XI. I'm a dumbass. XI. There we go. So we have. Let's do Eddie Graham versus Pat Patterson. That seems like it could be a fun match. The other thing you'll notice is that this does not have support for sideways cards. They will always load vertical, so you just kind of have to deal with that. There's just not enough space to support them. And so what I did on the desktop app is I flipped it, but it still takes up the same amount of size. It just rescales it. But with the amount of size that you have on a cell phone screen, it just didn't look good. It was so small that it just wasn't worth it. So that's something to note. That is a difference. All right, so we've got Pat Patterson and Eddie Graham here going at it. We're going to roll 2 dice for the initiative. There's no bell sounds or dice in this mobile version, so I won't be blasting your ear off with the ringing of the bell. It looks like Eddie Graham won the initiative roll, so he's going to lock up here. And they are even, so that will work. And Patterson's hurt. Oop. There's also you can't go back. So we just have to ignore that. I clicked the wrong thing. And Graham with a drop toe hold and leg twist. And Patterson counters. Patterson with a flying mare. It's going to hurt Eddie Graham. Patterson picks him up and drops him throat first on the top rope. And Eddie Graham is hurt again. And here's a rapid punch combination by Pat Patterson. Patterson can't connect. Eddie Graham blocks it. And Graham now with a running shoulder tackle. That's a power move that will work. They're even in power and agility. Patterson's hurt here as Graham throws the hardest punches in wrestling and connects with Pat Patterson. Patterson's down, but he's going to roll out of the ring. And Patterson can't get anything done, takes a quick breather, tries to roll back in. Eddie Graham is all over him. Graham grabs him, he's not going to throw him out of the ring, instead going to whip him into the ropes. And the wrestler with the better power rating, that is going to be Eddie Graham since they are tied. So Graham with a drop toe hold and a leg twist again. And once again, Patterson counters. Patterson with a rapid punch combination on Eddie Graham. Graham counters. Graham with a drop toe hold and leg twist. And Patterson counters. Patterson with a flying mare. And that's going to hurt Eddie Graham. And now Patterson backs him into the turnbuckle. And Patterson. Hip toss out of the buckle. And he is in control here. Grabbing up Eddie Graham and dropping him throat first across the top rope again. And once again, Eddie Graham is hurt. Patterson in control. Picking him up and dropping him across that top rope again. Eddie Graham is down, but he's close to the ropes and he rolls out. And Eddie Graham grabs Patterson, pulls him down and crotches him on the turnbuckle post. The referee is not impressed. And that is going to be a DQ, so we're going to end that match. And Patterson has won. We will go here, and I will say, yes, I would like to record the outcome of that match. We do have some events here, but what we're going to do is add one. And we are going to call this, let's see, what are we going to call this? We'll call this test event. I just really want to show off that you can transfer things. The location is going to be the I can't type. We'll do January 1st. I will do today's date. What is that? June 9th, I believe it is. 2024. There we go. Add that. And Patterson beat Eddie Graham. Via DQ. Graham crotched Patterson on the ring. No fatigue. I'm going to give that 1 star. It wasn't a great match, but it wasn't bad. We'll hit OK. And then it will clear everything and bring you back to the match setup. Here we go. We got that. We are in the main screen here. So that is, you'll notice that there's no editors here. So like you can't edit a card. Or anything. It does have the group editor, which will allow you to make it like a tag team. It's a very, very simple layout. You've got just, you know, you're going to add, this will bring up a list of all of your cards. It can take a while to pop up. You can scroll here. You're going to pick one and then add it. That's how it works. So that is how this group editor works. And you've got the roster editor as well, so you can still edit rosters if you want to. But all of the other editors are gone. It doesn't support match rules. It does support custom charts, but it won't let you create them. You'll have to use the desktop app for that and then sync everything. What else is different here? The title history, you cannot add, like if you add a title, it will just have a blank title image. It will display the title image if you've transferred them from your desktop app, so that will work. Let's see, what other things is there? So here, if you want to like zoom in on them, you can click on, or not click on them. You could swipe up. It is not wanting to bring it up. Apparently I clicked on too cold. But yeah, there you go. So if you want to view a closer image of the card, you can swipe up on the card and it will bring up a single image of the card. You can left and right in this thing will flip the card, and if you swipe down it will close it. So that is how that works. And that is pretty much the mobile app. It's really nice for rolling stuff on the when you're just kind of out and about and you just want to roll a match or two because you've got a bunch of time. It is definitely nice for that. And here is another thing it is good for. So I am loading up the desktop app right now. And it's doing its thing. Turn on the desktop app. Decides to show. We'll move this over to here. Why not? All right. We'll bring up the options. We'll go to mobile sync. And you could sync the cards in the charts, but now you can also sync universe data, which is something I just added not too long ago. Oh, my phone does not have its Wi-Fi on, so you have to be connected to the local network for this. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so there we go. Now you can see that they are connected to one another, and I can receive or send. And because I did just play a card on my my mobile, I want to receive my mobile data. And it is doing its thing. And okay. This usually, or this has been working for me. Is it erroring out? I wonder if it errored out on the other side. Oh, well, it didn't like that, so. Anyway, this is still, I am still, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still working on this. This is the reason that the update has been a little later this month. I was hoping to have the update out in like the first or second week of June. It's probably not going to work out that way. There we go. We got it loaded again. And now let's see. So let's do this again. We're going to go mobile sync. We want the mobile universe data. It's going to connect. I'm going to want to go receive, start okay, and then, yep, it does the thing. That is what it does. I do not know why it is acting that way. Okay, so now this thing is acting stupid. There we go. Mobile device found. Let's see if it will send. Oh, of course it will send everything. Fine. Wonderful. Then it closes because it needs to resync, so it'll reopen. Takes forever to reopen. There we go. Oh yeah, this is different too. It does this in like a little... All of the cards have a little cube here. Test event from the Test Dome. So that was the event we just did. So it does exist. But for some reason it doesn't want to transfer it over. Anyway, I probably broke something, but it should technically, once it receives this, it should start doing stuff, but it's not, so I don't know what's up with that. We'll have to, I'll have to investigate it. But basically, it's going to, okay, so it uploaded everything. What's it doing now? It's going to time out, probably. Okay, that's fine. I can still show you what I needed to show you, even if it's timing out currently, and I'll look into that. But once you've synced from your mobile universe, or from your phone to your desktop, you'll have this new universe called Mobile Universe. And if you click on that, it will load up all of your mobile stuff. And if you go to Event History, basically all of your mobile events will be there. Clearly this is not working. I think it clears it out every time, so whatever error I'm having, where it's not downloading, it cleared out the directory and then freaked out and then didn't download anything new. But once you've done that, like, everything will resync, and you'll be able to view and update your mobile universe, and then you can send it back over the same way that I did when I went over here and hit mobile sync and sent the data. But so that is that. That's how that works. It's kind of nice in a way, and you can sync any universe. Like if I wanted to start syncing the NWC onto my phone, I could select that and then send it over. I wouldn't have to. You don't have to sync your mobile universe. However, anytime you're receiving data from the phone, it will go into your mobile universe and it will overwrite whatever is there. So I don't recommend trying to run multiple universes this way. It doesn't work that way. So basically, your mobile universe, once you've sent something over to your phone and you're sending it back and forth, you'll want to use the mobile universe to run your stuff. It is erroring out because something. Find transform. Yeah. It is erroring out because there's nothing there. It's having a shit fit. So we'll go here, load up my NWC stuff. But that is basically what I was looking to show everybody. I could also point out that I redid a lot of the UI for the desktop version, like the the drop downs are a little more stylized than they used to be. The same can be said for the text bars. And, the buttons are now little rings. I got sick of looking at the default Unity UI. What are they, like the default Unity UI elements? So I decided to do a little bit of work sprucing this up and if you can see it, I don't know whether you can see it on YouTube, but the little slider thing here is now a fist. The basic scroll bars here are still the same as they always were. Maybe someday I'll change those. But, you know, I felt like this is a little nicer looking than the previous version, so, you know, I was pleasantly surprised. And I am not a graphics guy. I don't know how to do art to save my life. So, you know, I was the wrestling ring and everything, it came out looking nice. I did all these in Photoshop. So yeah, I was pleasantly pleased by the way that they came out. So anywho, I'm gonna jump off now. I may jump on in a little while and do a stream, an NWC stream. I might not, though. My brain is apparently not functioning well today. I'm having trouble figuring out what I'm trying to say. This happens from time to time with multiple sclerosis. So hopefully I will be better off tomorrow, and maybe I'll do that stream tomorrow. We'll have to see. All right, well, you guys have a good one, and maybe I'll see you later tonight. Maybe not.